that right now the huge channel is Slidebean, reaching, I think it's 250K subscribers. I am definitely pushing, if I when I publish a new video, I'm pushing it to those guys. I'm sure that they'd be interested in watching, but that's as much benefit as I get from it.
I see. Yeah, and you know what? To tell the truth, I did see. Were you a fan of Casey Neistat?
I'm a big fan. Yeah.
Okay, so he ran into these problems when he sold that company.
Right.
So much of his personal stuff was embedded
Mm-hmm.
in this
Mm-hmm.
brand, in the thing, and I remember looking at that deal and kind of thinking like that was in a lot of ways that was a failure, a big failure. In a lot of ways it was a success, right? And when he presented it to the world, he presented it as a success. Hey, he sold his thing and he got, I don't know, I don't remember what was the figure, but it was millions of dollars. 21 million, I think that was the figure, and which are rarely ever accurate, right? Somehow you always get people that are saying like, no, those were not the numbers. Those were like almost to throw you off kind of thing. I don't. How does that happen? Like whenever you get a deal that it's and the public numbers, like the Joe Rogan deal, $100 million, and then he's like, nah, that wasn't it. That's nowhere near the
I
thing. And
mean,
then,
usually it's a mix of equity and cash. It's not always a full cash deal. Sometimes it's equity in the company. Sometimes sometimes you CEO are required to go work for the acquiring company for a few years, and that your salary in that company, which is probably boosted from what it would be otherwise. Maybe that's counted as part of the deal. I mean, that stuff usually happens. Maybe that deal vests, so you only get that money after you commit to work for the company for a few
I
years.
see. So it's
Um,
messy. It's complicated. It's a
it's complicated. I mean, it's not as simple as just this
big
cash going
giant
to your bank
check,
account right away.
a
And then
big
there's, of course,
big
taxes.
giant check. Why
Right.
can't it be just a giant check?